Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
What kind of life does the Emperor live?
Excuse me a moment. Shall we?
Officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Looking rough.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready!
Take this! Break you!
Gotta be quicker.
Time to act. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Looking rough. All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Take this!
Well, now.
They say this is an important place. Wanderers are pretty common in this day and age.
An opening. Take this. Looking rough. Turn the tables. Time to act. All my might. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this. Take this. This territory is ours. Let's go. Take this. Looking rough. Take this. Looking rough. Whoa. Take this. Looking rough. Take this. It's gotta be quicker than this. Take this. Take this. All my might. And I think this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my Take this. officer has been defeated. Send here! Situation. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Take this turn. All my might. How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Whoa. Take this. Whoa. Nice try. Take this. Turn the tables. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. serious?
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Take this.
So, now His Majesty has to serve Cao Cao? I feel bad for him.
The enemy officer
Hear an irritating
has been
whelp
defeated.
out there. I shall go silence it.
The enemy officer
Experience my
has been
stratagem,
defeated.
refined to perfection.
Take this. Take this. All my might. Looking rough. Take this. All my might. Looking rough. Now, have a seat. Punch your chest. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
Lord Eugene is way too strict.
Even with such an eminent fame.
Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are...
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
I'm so hungry.
2 important warriors were fighting over some jade object. Talking back to those in power landed me a stint in this place.
Time has come for the soon to rise up.
I ran into Lord Wang Guy outside the city. Think I can tell people I met him?
How should I know? You're asking Huang Guy that question. Let's go.
witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Looking rough. Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Take this. Concentrate. I will break you. Now, tonight. Looking rough. Tables turn. Keep it up! Concentrate. Looking rough. Take that. Time to act. Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I just saw a cat made of wood moving on its own. When I tried speaking to its creator, well...
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying about what'll come tomorrow.
Lord Sunshan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Amazing! You are a swift
enemy
and
officer
deadly warrior.
has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa. Let's go.
Halt! We must assess the situation. This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush.
Take this.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The more battles they have, the busier our streets get.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Take this.
Time to act. Whoa, gotta be quicker. Take this. All my might. Whoa. We fight. Take this. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Holding back for now.
Take this.
All my might.
Whoa. Looking rough. Take down that. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Looking rough.
heard 2 important warriors were fighting.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Take this! Take this! Time to act. Take this! This territory is ours.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Concentrate.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than... For the sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful. Not many people can read and write. I feel like
Everything's gotten...
Get out of the way, Ziluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuhe.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Diluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. So your resolve remains unshaken. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something. I thought that perhaps then I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never... Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
Everything's gone.
That's right.
Not many people can read and write.
Now that I'm a father myself.
Well now. Appreciate it.
I used to be a yellow turban, just like Joseph.
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take this!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle.
Take this.
Prepare yourself.
Take this. The table's turned. Time to act. Take this. Whoa. Whoa. All my might.
Nice try.
Whoa. Time to act. Take this. Looking rough.
There we go. Take this.
Take this. this! All my might! I've got this! Take this! Can't believe this! Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao
Lord
stands out.
Eugene is way too... For the sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule. For my family.
We have it better than most, just being able to live out our days in peace. I can't complain.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that has...
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair... I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a...
Thank you.
Ziluan, you did well to stand up against them. It took some convincing, but the chief finally agreed that our decision was the correct one. We saved the child's life, but now comes the hard part. We must fool the Han and convince them the child does not exist. If he were to be found here, the village would be in great danger. And of course you know that not everyone was happy with what you did. But listen, Ziluan. This was not a mistake. I have been preparing for this moment. It simply arrived sooner than I had expected. It is time to begin our mission. We must find the hero of the age, a man to whom we can pledge our support. Juha, Ziluan, will you lend me your strength and become my wings?
You didn't need to call us here for that. I've already decided. The three of us are going to make our dream of peace come true.
I believe it. With the strongest warriors in the village at my side, I know we can succeed. But promise me, both of you, once you have found the hero of the age, you must tell me. Then together, we will give him our support and build a new world of peace.
Ziluan, thank you. I was frozen, unsure what to do. It seems I was more constrained by the village and its regulations than I had thought. This is the true face of the village's strongest warrior, who has reaped the ambitions of so many. Surprised? You didn't expect me to admit to any weaknesses, I bet. But your ancestors lived outside both the rules of the village and the reign of the Han. I've been told they were proud. The truth is, there was never any reason to tie yourself to the village. You always had the means to leave. You have the freedom to fly far, far away from this place. Wherever your destiny might... I want to go on that journey with you, and Bailuan too. Into a world of peace, where we can all soar free.
Not many people can...
Yeah. Well...
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Things have gotten...
Ah, I thought you might be home. Ambush successful, as it were. Indeed, as busy as you are, I thought setting a time in advance would be a bother to you. I knew that you were here and alone, so I figured this would be an opportune time. For a sudden visit, there is a reason for my actions. I'd like to ask you for a personal consultation. That is, an objective evaluation of yours truly. Oh, I'm pleased you think so. I mean, I know I'm the one who asked, but at heart, I believe I shall require a congratulatory drink to still my nerves. One moment, please. Good. That did the trick. Perhaps with this sudden visit and troublesome topic, you wonder why I've come to visit today. I wholly understand where you're coming from. Last we met, I spoke of you, my savior, as a tool to be used in my schemes. The discourteous nature of my words has hung like a stone around my neck. Once we became comrades, I intended to make my erroneous blunders clear to you, and yet my initial remarks were so unbelievably rude. Compared to the likes of Lord Shunyu, Gyojia, and Jiashu, my lack of tactical acumen is wanting. When thinking of my blunt decorum after our meeting, I wish to crawl into a hole and disappear. Or for you to reprimand me with the greatest fury you could muster. Such desire filled my very being. And then to have you validate me so, against my expectations, I now find myself feeling dubious as a tactician. Yet overjoyed as a simple man. As such, I find my feelings in a state of abject confusion and contradiction. I must admit I find myself at a loss as to how I should go about resolving this cognitive dissonance. What? Should I continue as I have been? If you, a guardian of peace, say so, I could hardly object. I thank you for your words of encouragement. Somehow I find myself more motivated than ever, to never feel discouraged and never give up. Lord Shunyu watches over me with affection, and Lord Gyojia always tries to get me to speak up. Lord Jiashu gets up to all sorts of mischief, teaching me how to better think on my feet. And you bolster my motivation and allow me to indulge in such consultations. All in all, I suppose I won't run into any issues as long as I continue to do my best. The goal of today's ambush has been fulfilled. All that remains is to use this opportunity to further close the distance between us. Now come, let us drink through the night.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Zuluan. I wonder if he's anything special.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning.
I can hardly believe Dianwei is really gone. I think I'm still in shock. The two of us were always together. I miss him dearly. I thought you would. But we can't stay despondent forever. Your friend said something to me. To honor those who have died. Those who survived must live life to the fullest. I will live a long life for Dianwei's sake, and continue protecting Lord Cao Cao. That is my role now.